I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Mother of the Year, Chapter 1. Your car's engine grinds unhappily as you turn into the parking lot of Bernhardt Academy. Easing into a narrow parking space besides an immaculate silver Lexus. Shutting off your car, you take the letter out of your purse and read it for the 100th time. Dear Mrs. Day, your scholarship application has been reviewed and been approved for the next phase. Please bring your child to Bernhardt main office on May 22nd at 10:15 a.m. for the brief interview. Regards, Ann Tinsley, Principal, Bernhardt Academy. You take a deep breath, knowing that this interview could change your daughter's life forever, and look in the mirror to compose yourself. It's tough being a mom. You deserve to look your best. And to all the mothers out there, you do. You really do. Time to put your game face on. Face 1. Face 2. Face we've seen every game. I'm gonna go with face. Wow. Face 4, actually. Make sure not a hair is out of place. I don't really want to switch, but yeah. It's a tough world out there. You'd better dress for success. Pretty in purple. Professional blues. I mean, really, do you need to ask? It's black. Ready to take on the world? Let's do this. Your name is Tara. Alright, you ready to go, kiddo? Oh, she's adorable. Your daughter's name is Zoe. I guess so, but... Mom, what if I'm not smart enough to go here? Zoe fidgets uncomfortably, avoiding your eyes. Hey, you remember a few weeks ago when I had a meeting with your teacher? I don't understand. Zoe's never had a hard time with math or science before. That's the thing. I don't think the work is too hard for her. I think it's too easy. Oh, the fact is, with budget cuts and teacher shortage, we just don't have the resources to give Zoe what she needs to excel. Tara, your daughter is honestly the brightest student I've ever seen in my 30 years of teaching, and I'm afraid she's in danger of burning out. To really shine, Zoe needs to be in a place that challenges her, and I might know where that place is. Miss Gupta slides a glossy brochure across the desk, and then bows gold crest gleaming in the fluorescent lights. Bernhardt Academy? Wonder how much it'll cost. Miss Gupta told me about the scholarship, and she wrote you a recommendation letter. But what if I can't do it? What if I screw it up? You won't. I know it's hard for you to speak up sometimes, but if you start to freeze, just remember that I believe in you, and I know you can do this. Zoe stares out the window, her little face caught between excitement and nerves. You need an energy zap? She nods, holding out her pointer finger. You hold out your own to meet it. Zap! Alright, now you're all charged up, so let's go kick butt. Cute. Inside, a secretary waves you through into a cavernous office, where the school principal glances up from behind an imposing desk. Hi, I'm here for the scholarship interview. I'm Tara Day, and this is my daughter, Zoe. Hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm Principal Tinsley. Please have a seat. She gestures to the chairs opposite her. You sit down. Zoe takes a chair next to you, hands folded in her lap. Well, I suppose we might as well get started. What, in your opinion, is the most important value to instill in our children? The most important to teach them? Curiosity or kindness? Curiosity is innate in every child. I'm gonna go with kindness. If we want to make the world a better place, we have to teach our children to treat others with empathy and respect. Principal raises an eyebrow, taking down a few notes. I see you're not currently a resident of Goldcliff. Oh, well, if Zoe were to receive the scholarship, we'd look for a place to live in town. Do you think that would be economical feasible, given your current job as a waitress? I have managed to save a little for the potential move, and I'd find a new job here as soon as... To maintain the scholarship, you are required to be the member of the PTA, which would be considerable time commitment. Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm used to balancing a lot of responsibilities. I'm sure. I notice you've left the spouse section of the application blank. Would you be as kind to tell me about Zoe's father? A hot rush of anger flares in your chest at the mention of him. You fight to keep your voice even. Zoe's father. He hasn't been in the picture for a few years. Principal frowns, typing something on her laptop. You feel unease right in your chest as the silence stretches. Are there any more questions you need me to answer? Miss Day, I'm going to be frank. I was not impressed by your application. This is about your daughter, not yourself, but okay. I gasped. You glance over at Zoe, her hands clench into a fist, her brow furrows. But your letter... My vice principal was moved, but Miss Gupta's glowing letter. But I see nothing here that suggests your daughter is Berthard material. Are you serious? She's already reading at a 9th grade level. What about the science project I mentioned? Ah, yes, this Saturn Model. Well, it was very artistic. It hardly proves she has detailed understanding of the... I understand lots about Saturn. I wanted to make the Phobie ring, but Mom said it wouldn't fit in the car. I'm sorry, the Phobie ring. Zoe's face suddenly brightens, and she leans forward in her chair. It's so cool. It's like 9.9 million miles from the Earth planet, and it has a retrograde orbit. Zoe, when did you tell her about Saturn's moons? Oh my gosh, Saturn has so many moons. We've found 63 of them so far. Some of them are called shepherd moons because they help keep all the stuff in the rings together. They orbit through gaps in the rings, and if a chunk of ice or whatever gets out, their gravity can shoot it back like a slingshot. Principal Tinsley stares down at her forms and then turns back to Zoe, looking suddenly thoughtful. Tell me, Zoe, how would you calculate the surface area of a sphere? 4 pi times the radius squared? What are 3 things that distinguish insects from arachnids? Insects have compound eyes, antennae, and 6 legs instead of 8. What year was Marie Curie awarded the Nobel Prize? Which one? Because she got one for physics in 1903 and one for chemistry in 1911. I love your daughter so far. Principal Tinsley sits back in her chair, crossing her arms. After a long moment, she turns to you. Please apologize, because you're gonna need to. Zoe, she's really only 9 years old. 9 2/3. And she wanted to be an astronaut since she was 6. She's got a whole life plan laid out. Majoring in astrophysics, pilot's license. Step 1 is enrolling in a elementary school with a famous strong STEM program. So, Principal pauses for a long moment and then turns to Zoe, extending her hand. Well, nothing's official until all the paperwork is submitted, but Zoe Day, welcome to Bernhardt Academy. I'm still waiting on that apology. Chapter 1, New Beginnings. I think we should have named this Daughter of the Yearbook instead of Mother, but I'm just saying. A few months later, the day before the new school year begins. You and Zoe are wandering the bright, airy mall in downtown Goldcliff on your way to pick up school supplies. How are you feeling about tomorrow, kiddo? You nervous? Yeah, but I'm excited too. I can't wait to meet my new teachers and my class and see the science lab. That's great. I know it's been crazy with the move and everything, but I think this is going to be good for us. A fresh start. As you pause to look at a map, a young woman comes over from a nearby boutique, flashing a brilliant smile. Hi, today we're offering an amazing deal on personal wardrobe and hairstyling. Can I offer you a coupon? That's very tempting, but I don't know if I need a special makeover just to shop for school supplies. Oh, does your daughter go to Bernhardt Academy? Tons of Bernhardt parents come here to get a fresh look for the school year. She points and you see a gorgeous woman sitting just inside the boutique window, getting her nails done. I mean, okay. Wow, she looks so fancy. Honestly, the Bernhardt crowd can be kinda intense. It's like Stepford Wives and Mean Girls had a bunch of scary babies. Great, because I wasn't feeling like enough of an awkward peasant already. Digging in the woman's designer clothes and jewelry, a nervous knot starts forming in your stomach. The boutique worker glances around furtively, lowering her voice. Okay, do not tell my manager, but we have a bunch of stuff in the back that's about to go to an outlet store. There's an outfit in there that would look amazing on you. Screw peasant, we'll have you strutting in there like a queen. Sport a fabulous new look to make a splash in your new town and impress the other parents. Because nothing says life like needing to impress others. This makeover comes with an outfit and exclusive hairstyle. Fine. Emerge from the boutique and do a little twirl for Zoe, who claps delightedly. Wow, Mom, you look so pretty. I kind of like the hairstyle we had before, but whatever. Oh, thanks, kiddo. I'm glad you like it. Now, let's go find that department store. A few minutes later, you and Zoe locate the large department store and find your way to the book section. Oh, Mom, can I go look around? I want to see if they have the new Athena's Voyage book. Of course, kiddo. Just stay in the section until I'm done shopping, okay? He nods and runs off towards the kids section while you start looking around for school supplies. Shoot, I figured they would have notebooks or something around there. Sighing, you wander the aisles, scanning the shelves for any of the items on your list until... Aha, there's something I need. You strain to reach the last 5-section binder on the top shelf, but another hand closes on it in an instant before yours. Hey, I was trying to... The words catch sharply as you turn to face a tall man in a suit. Like the cut of your jib. He stares at you for a moment, looking slightly stunned. Wow. Sorry, what did you say? You should be sorry. That's my binder. Your binder? I reached for it the same time you did. By whose authority do you claim this is your binder? My authority. Now fork it over. My daughter needs it for school. So does mine. Bernhardt Academy? Yep. About to start a 4th grade. Now come on, can't you get a binder somewhere else? As it happens, I can't. This is the only free time I have for shopping this week. I have a little sympathy for a struggling single dad. Nice try, but this struggling single mom has no sympathy for binder thieves. Gimme. Thief! This is slander. Tell it to a lawyer. I am a lawyer. Wow, okay. Suddenly this entire interaction makes a lot more sense. Man laughs and then sheepishly offers you the binder. Sorry, force of habit. Here, you take it. I had an unfair height advantage. I'm Thomas, by the way. Thomas Mendez. Tarade. Choose options marked with the heart if you're feeling flirty. So, Thomas, are you always in lawyer mode? Because if this is how every interaction with you is going to go, I'd like to be prepared next time. What? Should I expect witnesses and a stack of briefs? Well, that's awfully forward of you, asking about a woman's briefs without even buying her coffee first. You don't seem to mind a little forwardness. You're right, I don't. Dropping the binder into your basket, you scan the rest of your supply list, brow furrowed. Crap, I've only got half an hour before we've got to meet the new landlord and pick up the keys. I'm never going to find the rest of our stuff. It'd probably help if someone showed you where they hide the school supplies. Not to brag, but I've done this supply a few times. I got through my list in 15 minutes flat. Oh, and you're willing to share your secrets. That's very charitable of you. Off the record, I may have an ulterior motive of wanting to get to know you better. It's rare to find someone so candid among the Bernhardt crowd. You're a breath of fresh air, Miss Day. Well, when you put it like that... Hey guys, remember, we stream on Mixer, and tonight will be Blair Witch on Twitch, I'm just saying. Excellent. Now that you've got your binder, what's next on the list? Ultra-fine tip-colored pens, 24-pack? Huh, I didn't think Zoe had an art class this year. Ah, those are for Miss Dawson's history class. He has this thing about color-coding notes. This way. Following Thomas, you squeeze past the other shoppers and narrow aisles, finally making your way to the section full of school supplies. So, a lawyer, huh? What kind of, law do you practice? Stuff do you do for fun? Stuff do you do for fun? Fun. Fun is for people with free time, and I don't think I've had any of that in about 10 years. Okay, let's just say hypothetically, a magical genie grants you an extra hour a day only for fun. What would you do? Do miss hiking. Back at my college, my friends and I would get lost in the woods every couple of weeks or so. Thomas reaches out to pluck a slim cardboard box from a nearby shelf. Here we are. Fine, ultra-colored pens. Next. 1 protractor, 5 pocket folders, 2 glue sticks, clear... Ah, I see purple glue sticks have fallen out of favor. You follow Thomas into another aisle and start flipping through a rack of folders. Smiling, you pull one out to show him. Cats, 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 cats. Zoe will love this. Big fan of cats? A big fan of space. Last year, we found a glow-in-the-dark stars at the dollar store, and she spent an hour sticking them all over her room. And then around 2 hours redoing it because she realized her constellations were off by 20 degrees. Oh, wow. And I thought my daughter was going over the top by insisting I hang all of her posters exactly 2 inches apart. I kinda miss when I could just plop Zoe in the high chair with some Cheerios. Sure, she'd make a mess, but at least it didn't come with a monologue attached. When did they start having opinions? Oh, mine? About 3 seconds after she was born. Those Cheerios had better be apple cinnamon, or they're going on the floor. The girl's got high standards. I bet she gets that from her dad. You don't seem like the kind of guy who settles for inferior Cheerios. Looks can be deceiving. I'm the easy-going one in the family. You look Thomas over skeptically, pointingly taking in his tailored business suit and sleek haircut. Nope, I'm not gonna believe you. This whole situation screams, I'm a man who knows precisely what he wants and has a 5-step plan for how to get it. The two of you move efficiently through the store, chatting and laughing as you check items off your list one by one. The exclusive 5-pack of highlighters. Mine at last. I don't know what I've ever seen a grown woman get so excited about pens. Hey, when you've lived the kind of life I have, you learn to savor these little victories. And what kind of life is that? Hard. For a moment, you stand silent, turning the package of highlighters over in your hands. I'm sorry. I appreciate that, but you don't have to be. Sure, it would have been nice if things were easy, but I have Zoe. Everything I've done, it's somehow led to this wonderful, precocious, sunny little girl. I wouldn't give that up for the world. I look up at Thomas, and he smiles, soft and warm. I was always lucky to have a mom like you. Finally, you and Thomas walk your full baskets up to the cash register to check out. Well, thank you, Miss Day. I can honestly say that this is the most fun I've ever had buying pencils and glue sticks. These are some really nice pencils. Ah, you're not wrong. I hope I see you again soon. Yeah, I would love that. This was nice. Really nice. I can't remember the last time I enjoyed a conversation this much. Neither can I. You're, Thomas pauses, his brow furrowing slightly. A moment later, he gives you a carefully neutral smile. You're a very easy person to talk to. So are you. Thomas pays for his school supplies, and the two of you share a warm handshake before he leaves the store. Zoe wanders over a moment later, glancing after Thomas as you bag up your purchases. So who was that? Did you make a friend? Yeah, I think maybe I did. I saw freshman. Later that afternoon, you park behind a small apartment building on the outskirts of Goldcliff with everything you own packed into the back of your car. Oh. What? Oh, what? This place looks old. Well, maybe it's a historical site. Wait, now that I think about it, is this Greg Einstein's old building? I think it is. Zoe, you're standing in the very spot that Albert Einstein's third cousin, brother-in-law, once stood. Oh my gosh, this is where Greg Einstein used to check his mail. Greg Einstein touched this very doorknob. Zoe, take my picture with the doorknob. Rolling her eyes, Zoe elbows a button on the wall, summoning the ancient elevator to whisk you away to the 5th floor. The elevator doors creak open, and you walk down the dim hallway to number 508. Huh, what's this? Setting down your box, you reach for a colorful greeting card taped to your door. Welcome, neighbor! Welcome to your new home. From your neighbor, Alma. Aw, see, Zoe? This place isn't so bad. Open the door. This box is heavy. Okay, your bedroom's gonna be the first door on the right, so you can put your things in there. I get my own room? Zoe sprints out of sight, nearly tripping over her own feet. Jeez, put the kid on a hamster wheel and she could power the whole building. Zoe comes rushing back out of her room, carrying a small bulletin board on her arm. Mom, look what I found in the back of the closet. Good find. What should we use it for? Oh, it could be our scrapbook. We said moving here is an important new beginning, and that you gotta document important stuff for posterity. Well, I love it, and I know just what should go on it first. Look, we're gonna collect stuff! Yay! You added your first souvenir to the New Beginnings board. Collect souvenirs to commemorate special memories and events. Having enough souvenirs will also unlock a special scene at the end of the book. Of course it will. You and Zoe hang the board on the living room wall, then take a step back to admire your handiwork. Zoe nestles against your side, and you give her a little squeeze. Hey, Mom. I like our new home. Me too, kiddo. Blending a kiss on the top of her head, you wander into the kitchen and set down a small bag of groceries. Would you like some Cheerios? Alright, they didn't have much in the way of real food at the corner store, so dinner options are frozen pizza, fish sticks, or mac and cheese. I want mac and cheese pizza! You know, that might just be crazy enough to work. Next morning, you and Zoe arrive at Bernhardt bright and early for the first day of school, where I'm sure we're going to run into one of the really nice mothers there. Oh boy! Inside, you cross the spacious foyer and approach the window of a small uniform shop. Hi, my daughter is starting grade 4 today. Zoe Day? The worker nods and turns to run through the uniform racks. A small group of students passes by, whispering and pointing at you and Zoe. Student giggles as they hurry away, so he stares after them, mouth agape. I really get to wear a uniform like that? With the tie and everything? And that's why we're here. The worker returns with 2 crisp, folded uniforms. You glance down at the price tags and your heart sinks. My daughter's here on a scholarship? I don't suppose. Sorry, academic scholarships cover tuition and lunch only. If these aren't in your budget, we have some second-hand uniforms from last year. She appears over the counter, her whole face lighting up as she reaches out to touch the pleated uniform skirt. It's so pretty. How do they make the pleats like that? Oh, I like the sheening buttons. Look from the uniform to your daughter, feeling a swell of affection at the look of excitement, and wonder on her face. Things we do for children, right, guys? Oof. Zoe practically sprints to the nearest bathroom to change. She emerges a minute later, twirling a little to make her skirt flare. Mom, look, I'm Sailor Moon! And you're pretty, but, I won't be eating for the next month. It's the truth. You look adorable. Now let's get you to class, magical girl. Taking Zoe's hand, you walk towards her first class of the day. Good morning. Are you here for first period science? Yes we are. Zoe here is, pretty darn excited, aren't you? Zoe chews on her lip nervously, staring at the woman with wide eyes. The teacher smiles, crouching down so she's at Zoe's level. Hi, I'm Eiko. You're new at Bernhard, right? So you probably haven't heard about the classroom toll. Classroom toll? Yep, I'm afraid I can't let you inside until you pay the classroom toll, with one totally awesome science fact. Zoe looks up, and a huge grin lights up on her face. Did you know that Ceres used to be covered with ice volcanoes? Wow, that is one awesome fact. You may pass. Hold up, kiddo. Before you go, I should encourage or embarrass her. Encourage. You kneel down, taking both of Zoe's hands in yours. Just be your curious, friendly, awesome self, and I know you're gonna have an amazing day. I love you, Zoe. I love you too, Mom. Zoe wraps you in a hug, and you close your eyes for a long count of 3, holding her tight. Alright, go get him, kid. Zoe scampers into the classroom. Eiko straightens up and holds out her hand. Well, that's a long name. Eiko Matsunaga, 4th grade science teacher, and Bernhardt's resident super nerd. You're Zoe's mom? Yes, I'm Tara Day. Nice to meet you, Miss Matsunaga. Dr. Matsunaga, actually, but call me Eiko. Alright, Eiko. I have to say, given what I've seen of the school, I was expecting someone older, richer, male-er. I was going to say snootier. Turns out hiring committees will overlook a lot of culture fit issues if you have a PhD in their face. Is that all it takes? Don't spread that around, or everyone will go out and get one. That would be a shame, wouldn't it? The bell rings and you glance down at your watch. I'd better go. I don't suppose you know where the PTA meets? I'm supposed to join today. Probably in the conference room, 2 doors down from the main office. And, best of luck in there. I wouldn't wish that pack of hyenas on anyone, especially Vanessa. Thanks? I told you, we're gonna deal with a female who is aggressive. Book your head into an aggressively modern conference room where a handful of well-dressed people lounge in plush leather chairs. Hi, is this where the PTA meets? A woman sitting near the door turns to look at you, giving you a thorough once-over. She gives a tiny approving nod, then flashes you a sugary smile. Yes, this is the PTA. Are you a new member? Yes, I'm Tara Day. Ah, that's right, the charity case. Excuse me? Oh, I recognize you. Tallulah, she's the one I saw at the mall yesterday. Looked like you and Mr. Mendez were having a grand old time. Lucky you. Thomas was talking to her. Surely you're joking, Cynthia. Fascinating. I don't think the guy ever left that brutalist concrete slab he calls an office. So, what did you and Thomas chat about? I haven't spoken to him so much since. The door swings open, and the entire room goes silent as a tall woman with a severe face strides in, binder in hand. I see our new member is here. Tara, was it? Please have a seat. Caught off guard by the woman's brusque tone. You find an empty chair next to Cynthia and sit down. How do we know Cynthia's name? I don't know. I'm moving on. Now, if there's nothing to add to the agenda... Actually, Vanessa, have you given any more thought to... Yes, Hugo, I saw your proposal for an all-organic lunch menu, but I think it'd be similar to continue using the menu I provided last year, don't you? And Tallulah, the Northfield Wisteria Park is not an acceptable venue for the school picnic. You'll need to call back and book the lakeside picnic area instead. Oh, okay. I'll get right on that. You lean over, casually hiding your mouth behind your hand and whispering to Cynthia. Didn't realize the PTA was a dictatorship at the school. Cynthia giggles, shooting a furtive glance at Vanessa to make sure she isn't looking. Shh, if she hears you, it'll be off with your head. Now regarding next week's bake sale, which will raise funds for the winter play, I've narrowed down the venue options to either the Mary Ann Smith Concert Hall or the Pine Lake Country Club. I'll make a final decision on... sorry, you're booking a fancy venue for a bake sale? You have an objection, Miss Day. I mean, why bothering booking a venue? We could just have it here. But what about the decorating, table placement? Who would do all that? Well, we would. It would all be a lot. Don't say cheaper to rich people. Rich people don't like that. We'll just do more fun. I helped Zoe set up a bake sale at her old school, and it was a blast. Such a great way to get to know other parents. Huh, does sound like a good idea. Oh, I'd love to design the decoration. I saw some adorable tablecloths at Richie's the other day. Vanessa clears her throat, and the room goes immediately silent. She holds her eyes for a long, icy moment. And then she smiles. You know, I think that's a marvelous idea, Miss Day. You do? Oh, yes. In fact, why don't you organize the bake sale this year? Since you're clearly such an expert. Well, the bake sale, that's next week. You can't seriously expect me to... After all, being a contributing member of this group is a requirement of your daughter's scholarship, and I'm sure you'll be extra motivated to ensure this bake sale is a success. Meeting adjourned. Have fun! She closes her binder with a decisive snap and stands. Cynthia shoots you a sympathetic look as everyone else files out of the conference room. What the hell just happened? Snootiness. Snootiness just happened, dear. It's okay. It's alright, fam. That being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. So far, so good. It's not bad. It's not the greatest either. We'll see. It is only Chapter 1. There is Chapter 2 coming out today as well. And then, of course, Red Carpet Diaries. I need to hurry up with this crap so we can do some Blair Witch stream. That being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. And please remember to support the channel by either liking, sharing, or subscribing. Hit the bell to receive notifications, and links down below in the description. Peace out.